Hello y'all on YouTube, this is Rob with Rob's Nerdy Knives. We have a special unboxing, something coming in from a store that is out of Waynesville, North Carolina. I believe it's NC Knives or something like that. Let's take a look together. Alright, today I'm opening up my box with my Chavez Rendition 229 with a kickstop. This is a Riot made knife. Let's take a look at it. Oh, look at that. Get a little Sour Patch. Get like a lanyard bead or something. A little sticker. Nice. We got a little card, but I like this right here. Thank you for supporting our small business. Very cool. Be sweet and carry a sharp knife. This is cool, this lanyard bead. Wow. We'll have to take a look at that here in a second. Definitely a new sticker I don't have, so definitely NC Blades. So it's NC Blades, not NC Knives. All right, they have a card. Let's see here. Thank you, NCB. What's brown and sticky? A stick. I love dad jokes. All right, there we go. All right, so we're going to be looking at something here. You know, I've had one of these before. I had the Evo 3.0. This is a little different, so let's see what we got. I will tell you, I wasn't going to get this, but it had such incredible sales, so we went ahead and went with it. First off, what do we have here? Oh, we got extra hardware, extra ball bearings, multi-row, okay? Very nice. Okay, this is Sokosha 2024 Marfione and Malachef design, titanium, carbon fiber, zirconium, zircuti. All right, so one of those possible things. Nice case. And here we have with the nice cloth. Yep, there we go. Custom Knife Factory. So what do we have in here? All right, this is the Sokosha. Now it does have this little carbide tip. Nice little clip there. It almost feels like an integral, but it's not quite. Looks like it's two-piece construction. What do we have here? Nice big thumb studs. All right, so let's give it a flip, see how it works. Ooh. Okay. It is an inset liner lock. Is it inset? Yep, inset liner lock. How does this work? Nice, dead nut centered. Do we have middle finger? We have middle finger reverse flick, of course we do. Okay, look crisp first coming out. I believe this is DLC coded. I could not believe that this was not selling, and they had such a great deal on this. This was way cheaper than when these first came out. I was very excited about that. Let's see. Nice reverse flick. Middle finger reverse flick? Of course. Oh, yes. That's what I was hoping for. A little reverse flick. Now, it's not enough grip there to really do a front flick. Got to have a little more texture and it's a little angle, but that's fine. That's fine. These thumb studs work really, really well. They look like are they the stop pins too? They are. Okay. Do we have a ramp going on in there? Let's see. We do. We have a ramp going on onto the blade. You can see that right there. All right, let's see. Weight relief in there. Some weight relief, but I mean, it is with the carbon fiber, which is nice, like shredded carbon fiber. That looks really good. Nice deep pocket carry clip. Looks like it's reversible if you wanted to. This is for the inset liner lock. Okay, fair enough. Very nice. I don't dislike it. Not a big fan of the glass breaker, but you know what we should look at, see, is there a chance that they include it? There's thumb studs. There's a pivot. Okay. All right. Didn't know if they included a screw for the back there. It would probably be a bigger screw, I'm sure. Unless it's this one right here. I doubt it's that one. What would that one be to? It looks like it could be to the inset. If there's two of them, that's probably going to be to the inset liner lock, I suspect. Yeah. There's probably a stop pin in there. Barrel. There's a steel bar insert for inside for the inset liner lock. Very nice. All right, so what we're gonna do is, of course, I know they sent us cage bearings, and I'm sure they're not bad, but they're not Skiffs. And we're gonna take it apart and clean this little puppy real quick so we can see how well we can get this working. All right, first off, we're dealing with, I'm gonna guess, well, here's T15, so I think it's bigger than T15. Yeah, probably, is it a T20? T20, well, here's a T25. Is it a T25? Oh, it is a T25, okay. T25, so that means we might need, there's a T20, and this should be a T25 too. Yeah, and I don't know if I need it on both. Okay, I'm gonna have to go get my stubby one. Don't know how tight that is. Riot's been known, and I think this is made by Riot, but they've been known to be a little tight. Are they T10s? Okay. Six millimeter. So I suspect that's what these are. There's the washers themselves, the phosphor bronze washers, are a little thinner on the actual skiffs than they are with the custom factory knife works ones. Those are a little thicker. All right, so let's begin by bringing this back together. So it's captive on that side, okay. All right, so that's the cage bearings that work for this one. I don't have the tool to take off the glass breaker, so obviously that was a little more challenging. And it did come off because there's nothing attached to it, so I was being very careful to making sure I wasn't going to cause any damage. That was my big concern, right? All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to put a little Loctite on there. All right. My chair just collapsed. I think I need a new piston. There is the particular cage bearings that you need right there. That is the 6mm, 1/16 ball size, 18 ball count, 0.23 inner diameter, 0.492 outer diameter. Okay. Now, of course, they come with cage bearings, and they look like they're very similar, but they're a little different. And I've always found that Steve Skiff's cage bearings tend to be just a little bit better. It's just my personal opinion. All right, so let's take a quick look at the knife here. Here's that beautiful blade. Nice little clip point. I would call it a clip point. We've got a beautiful carbon fiber inlaid. It's supposed to be all DLC with a glass breaker that you need a special tool for, obviously. Then we've got the clip back here, a little Marfione symbol over here. This is M398, I believe. So M398, and this is number 516. Backspacer, beautiful, nice looking backspacer. Very nice flat grind blade with a nice wedge on top. You do have some weight relief on the inside. It is an inset liner lock, so that's the weight relief as well. It's a steel bar insert over steel bar insert on that. Beautiful backspacer. Clips okay. This is where the inset liner lock attaches. You'd need to take this off, I guess, to adjust that. So that would be a challenge. I would have to have the right tool for that. There's that beautiful blade. Minimal billboarding on there, as you can see. All right, let's take a nice little image here. Here we go. I guess we could do the back. It's not as pretty in the back, I don't think. I think we'll do this right here. So, there we go. What do y'all think? Any of you guys have this knife? I don't hate it. All right, such a good deal. I've been wanting to buy it, but I was like, I was on the skirts because of the glass breaker, and then I figured at the price that I got it at, I was like, wow, I got to do it. So, all right, if you found this content fun, interesting, worthwhile, maybe consider hitting the like button, and if you're a like button, maybe consider hitting the subscribe button. Both those things really help out the channel. Lets me do a lot more stuff because of your kindness of doing that. Also, don't forget to hit the subscribe the notification button so you can be notified of other videos and other content. Thank you to channel members. You do two things. You encourage me, and your generous support allows me to do a lot of things. Weekly giveaways, check out knives, lots of things. So I appreciate you guys so much. Because of that, I want to do two things for you. I want to send new channel members a sticker and a thank you note, and you're eligible for the members giveaway. So that's an exclusive giveaway besides a weekly budget banger giveaway. If any of that sounds interesting, there is a link for you down below on the description. 3 different tiers. Would love to have you. Don't ever feel obligated to be a member. Do it because you want to, and if you do, thank you. Sincerely, thank you. Again, thank you for everybody watching the videos. Appreciate you guys. If you haven't already, check me out on Instagram at robs_nerdy_knives. Again, that's on Instagram at robs_nerdy_knives. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day and a great week. Bye.